Welcome to the third step in our tutorial. Here we're going to make sure that each entry only has words that are names in it, and that every name is represented with as few non-name words as possible. If a person in the story has more than one entry in the person category, for instance, John Edward Smith and John Smith, mark John Smith as redundant, since the first one is the full name and has all the names in the latter one. If an entry in the person category has a mixture of name words and non-name words in the field, use the search button to look for another entry for that person that our system might have marked as redundant by mistake, that has fewer non-name words. In this story, the algorithm has done a really good job, so let's try to find an example of what it's done. I'll perform a search for one of the entities. We've got many options, but we only want the ones that contain the full name of one person at a time with as few non-name words as possible. In this case, this entry is the one we're looking for. And as you can see, the system identified it correctly because it didn't mark it as redundant. Let's do another search. Here you'll see that our system has chosen the most complete name and marked the other ones as redundant. In other words, we're trying to make sure that each name is represented at least once, but no more than once, if we can help it, and that each entry in the list has as few words that aren't names as possible. This concludes this tutorial. Please continue to the next tutorial entitled Short Form or Diminutive Names.